Hello everybody, hey, hi, how you doing? Jay McCain here, coming to you with my extra week coffee. Sorry I'm extra today because it's Saturday. And I slept in so late. Guys, I slept in till like 6:30. Oh my goodness, such a late sleep in. I feel like a precious Princess Kayla. Alright, let's stop with the dilly-dally. Let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
And in the computer industry.
This guy's coming
Computer
in.
industry.
That could be the doctor.
Oh, God, fucking. He... Off to such a good start. You know what, let's do the frame-by-frame on his stride here. Dr. Maurice Wolin, tall, dreamy doc, of course, is who we're talking about today. If you've made it to this point, you already know it from the thumbnail and the title and such. But he hits the ground so hard, and these cops had such cop boners to bust this guy. And it's so, God, just this power walk he comes into. He's got a long stride, right? He's a tall guy. He's a tall, dreamy jock, after all. And he comes in with just such a power stride. But he's a real thin man, and he's wearing clothes that fit him nicely, right? Because he definitely, like, he spends money on his fashion. His sunglasses probably cost several $100s. He's wearing is that a polo or is that just a tee? I think that's just a tee. But his pants, right, they're so long. And they're, like, straight leg, but they do flare out a little bit. He's almost got, like, a bell-bottom sort of a look going on. And, God, he's really walking fast. You can tell how nervous he is, because he knows he's risking everything. His family, his career, his whole life could go up in flames after this moment. And,
Doctor.
and he's trying to distract himself, Morning Tulip Blossom, by looking at the phone. But he just wants to get in the house as fast as possible. Sorry, I haven't even started watching the video, but I do just want... It's got to be out there already, right? Fan art of him, like, mid-stride. Let's find a really good one. Like, when he's on the street. I want to Photoshop him into the Abbey Road. Like, right there. Photoshop that into the famous Beatles Abbey Road picture. That'd be hilarious. Alright, let's go.
That could be the doctor.
But if there was a list of the most respected members of the community, a cancer
Of course,
research
I
doctor
would be on
would
top.
probably be near the top.
Followed closely by a cancer
Yeah, how are
research
you?
doctor.
Could it be?
So, not bad of a drive?
Not bad of a drive? That's a common thing for the decoys to do, is ask about how was the drive. Is that something people still ask, like, how was your drive? It sucked, man. It was a fucking drive. What do you think? My voice cracked, even. Wow.
This guy's coming in. That could be the doctor. Go to Mark 3. Have him come towards you.
These guys.
You made it. Come on back.
Oh, we get a little preview of the infamous garage here. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of rewinding. You know what? I'm not gonna apologize. This is my stream. This is my YouTube channel. I'm gonna watch the videos the way I want. And if you're gonna be in the chat being like, this guy pauses it too much, I don't care what he has to say. Just watch the video. You know what, dipshit? Learn to use Google and watch the video on your own. This is not a bullying channel. We do not bully, threaten, or harass.
Morning.
Good, how are you?
This man is 48.
And this cracks me up. Like, this decoy, he was talking to... The person he was talking to online was called Willow Filipino. Like, this is a white decoy.
8 years old, married, and a prominent San Francisco physician. It's hard to believe that someone of his stature would show up to meet a girl who said she was 13 and then follow her into the backyard where she invites him to go in her hot tub.
Hot tub. So-called hot tub. This inflatable thing that they have. Like, couldn't they have just gotten a actual Sting house that had a hot tub? It couldn't have been that hard.
Give me a drink. I'm actually going to put on my suit so maybe we can get in the hot tub because it's all warm.
Oh, here we go. Oh, snap. Oh, Momo is such a great pred. And some of the best preds are the ones that we had such little time with. But his handling of this frozen lemonade here is just the stuff of legends.
He met the girl online 3 days earlier. The girl was really a perverted justice decoy pretending to be 13. Using the screen name Tall Dreamy Doc, he lies and says he's 29. Remember,
it does kind of suck that they just use a still from the Sting for his profile picture. I wonder what his actual profile picture was. But Tall Dreamy Doc. Sometimes it is hard to find an Airbnb or Sting house with a hot tub. That's what I'm saying, especially in the age of Airbnb. Now it'd be even easier. Although you might lose your, you might get a 1-star review for doing a, To Catch a Predator Sting in an Airbnb.
He's really 48. He asks the girl, what bra size do you wear? She says 30B, but it's kind of big on me right now. I'm still growing.
God damn, Maurice, it's just so gross. This should be a gut check moment where you go, you know what? I'm gonna close the chat. I'm gonna do a little bit of thinking about what got me here today, and I'm gonna change some things.
He replies, I will kiss them. He goes into
or you can pull a Mowo and just say, I will kiss them. Weirdo, man.
Detail about giving and receiving.
This is a dead pred, by the way, so you don't have to feel bad. Everything, his life is over. Is all I'm saying.
Oral sex, and later says, "I'm horny for you," and asks her to masturbate.
Some of these guys want to give oral sex when the decoy is home alone. Home alone. Home.
While thinking of him, he tells her several times he could get into trouble.
He's gonna kiss her
It
bras.
isn't enough to stop him from coming over.
I will kiss
and
your
helping
bra.
himself to a drink.
What a perfect metaphor for his life, too, right? Like, we all have these turning points in our lives, and sometimes they come in a moment. Sometimes they're the culmination of a lot of bad decisions or whatever. But just the smile on his face right now, he's like, all right, I'm a handsome, tall, dreamy cancer doctor. I'm gonna go bang this 13-year-old Filipino broad I met off the internet. I'm gonna get in the hot tub. I'm gonna enjoy a nice frozen lemonade, and then it all comes crashing down, and the look on his face, too, is like, oh shit, oh fuck, and he tries to fix it with his hand, but now he's getting his hand all covered in lemonade. Ah, man. And I think this is just a nice little metaphor for literally him destroying his life at this moment, because it's all downhill from here. I mean, I guess eventually it picks up a little bit.
Drink.
At the very end, because he had to get to a high place.
I can't. Oh, jeez.
So where are you coming from?
San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so there probably was a lot of traffic, huh?
Do you have a towel?
As the doctor looks for a towel, he spots Dateline's.
She just wants to talk about traffic. She and that Anthony Palumbo decoy should be friends.
Traffic, huh?
You give good directions.
Do you have a towel?
As the doctor looks for a towel, he spots Dateline's
Oh,
camera
fuck.
crew.
God, that moment. God, there's so many just decisive moments. He gets one look at the camera crew, and he doesn't pull a Jeff Sokol, and he's like, who's this? What is this? He knows how capital F farted he is at this moment.
As the doctor looks for a towel, he spots.
And he's just like, yep, okay, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. And he immediately goes into fight or flight mode and goes into flight. He's going to run away.
Dateline's camera crew.
I gotta take off.
I gotta take off. I use that line all the time. And because it's a innocuous... Innocuous? Is that even a word? Whatever. Because it's like a normal saying, no one knows that I'm doing a TCAP reference. But when I say I gotta take off, I'm quoting Mowo.
Sir, I need to talk to you for a minute.
He runs, but he doesn't get very far.
Innocuous, not harmful or offensive. All right. Oh, here it comes. The infamous glasses smash. Smash! God. And this is kind of why I brought up the glasses earlier. I bet those glasses cost more money than I make in a day. A fancy cancer research doctor from California like that, I'm sure he owns very expensive glasses. It's just so funny. Such frustration, pent-up frustration, and he has nothing he can take it out on, because he can't, like, punch a cop, although that would be hilarious if Mowo tried to punch a cop. He just takes the glasses off and smashes them on the ground. Obliterated. Man, I'm not saying I would pay a lot of money, but I would pay some amount of money to own Mowo's smashed glasses.
On the ground. I wasn't going to do it. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Get his keys.
I wasn't doing anything.
Oh
man, I wasn't doing it.
I wasn't doing anything. He's going through, like, the stages of grief right in front of our very eyes. He's in denial, right?
Get his keys.
I wasn't doing anything.
And like all the other men caught in this investigation, from used car salesmen to engineers to Marines, he goes through the same procedure. First stop, the booking station.
What am I being?
The Marine. The Marine they caught in this thing was like I think he was out of the Marine Corps. He was like 22 and already out and did like one tour. All right. It's not like a Molesta Cruz who was a accomplished like career NCO.
We'll explain all that to you. Can I call my wife? You can do that after the booking procedure.
The police ask routine personal questions, but the doctor appears distracted. Nothing's sinking in.
He's distracted by this cop booty in the back. Look at that, folks. Oh, my camera's covering it.
I'm going to talk to a detective and just...
Yeah, I explained that to him already. He's just not, he's failing to...
I'm not failing. I'm just really scared. Nothing to be scared about.
Nothing to be scared about?
No.
By the way, I just FYI, I did change the background on one of the computers to a picture of Chris Hansen.
I'm somebody who has
We'll see how long that stays.
Never done anything in my life besides a traffic ticket, and you wouldn't be scared? You're in some trouble, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in big trouble, and I feel like I made maybe a mistake, but I didn't do anything.
He's Dr. Maurice Wolin, head of clinical research and medical affairs for a pharmaceutical company.
Pharmaceutical company. Why can't they... Oh, probably because they're a sponsor.
Not happy about seeing our cameras.
I'm here in handcuffs. I have pictures being taken of me left and right. I don't know what I'm being accused of.
He's then taken in for questioning by
gave
Detective
him the
Steve
belt
Nelson
cuff.
of the Petaluma Police Department.
First thing.
He probably has never been handled like this in his entire life. He's probably been treated with kid gloves his whole life because he's an important cancer research doctor and he's just so smart and tall, dreamy, and handsome. This is probably the first time that he's ever really been so completely out of control and just like ushered around and not given any sort of courtesy, professional or otherwise.
What I'm going to do is explain to you your Miranda rights, okay? Okay. You have the right to remain silent.
At first, the doctor
the infamous Winnebago interrogation
agrees to talk.
So, I'd like to talk about what happened today, okay?
But he quickly changes his mind.
What screen name do you use?
That's a bad starter interrogation question because they're gonna, some of these are gonna be embarrassing, and that's gonna like snap them back to reality. Like, I shouldn't be answering these questions. I don't want to tell this guy my screen name is Tall Dreamy Doc.
I really need to have an attorney present.
Okay.
But despite asking for an attorney, he chooses to keep talking.
You asked to talk to an attorney.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to discuss this further because I can't, unless you want to waive your right to have an attorney present.
The detective asks him 4 more times if he's waiving his right to an attorney.
I will answer what I can.
I will. Give me your questions, and I will answer them. I will kiss them.
And each time he agrees and continues to talk.
I'm not going to play games
I'm
here.
not playing games. I'm scared out of my mind.
Right. And I understand that.
You saw my record. I've never done anything wrong in my life.
So funny. Cops don't care. They don't care. They're not gonna, like, look at your record and be like, wow, this guy, he's done nothing. He's done nothing wrong. Like, they don't give a fuck. They have you for a crime right now, and that's all they care about is what the crime that's being committed right now. They don't care about your past. Unless you've done it a lot of times in the past, then they care. But yeah, you don't get a freebie just because you've been a good boy for so long.
Okay. And now I'm being charged with very serious offenses.
Why did you come to the house in Petaluma today?
Just so curious. I gotta do a Dan Allen. I don't know if I've done Dan Allen.
I chatted with someone online. She had asked to meet me on
I love coffee,
several
folks.
occasions.
I love
declined.
coffee.
And today again she asked. I had a little bit of time, not very much.
Okay.
And so I thought I would come out and meet her, and nothing more.
Okay.
The doctor is referring to how online he made a date for sex with a decoy, but chickened out. Then the decoy, deliberately behaving like a precocious teenager, encouraged.
I know, you big chicken. Oh, that's right. That's right. He was supposed to meet the day before, but he didn't. And he was also talking to like 2 or 3 decoys at the same time. This guy had... this guy had a lot of irons in the fire. It's so funny to think. He thought he was some big player. But he was just talking... It's funny to think that a guy like this, a tall, dreamy, handsome cancer research doctor, could think he's like some internet tough guy, badass, like talking to all these teenage girls on the internet. But really, he's just talking to the same one fat guy named Xavier Van Erck. And I'm not bullying. This is not bullying, threatening, harassing. We're not making fun of intrinsic characteristics such as weight. He was just talking to Xavier Van Erck the whole time, is what I'm saying.
Him to come.
I don't think he was actually talking to Xavier, but you get my point.
So she was young, and I knew that.
Under 18?
Sure.
Okay. Did you talk to her about touching and kissing and making each other feel good?
I remember she saying that she had trouble finding something to make her feel good.
Okay.
I was
Buzzing makes me feel
In fact,
good.
what he's...
I was playing with her. Holy shit.
trouble finding something to make her feel good.
Okay.
I was playing with her. That's like weirdly... That's terrible. Look at that. I was playing with her. That's terrible. What are you talking about, dude? That's a teenage girl, and you're an adult with a professional job and stuff. I was playing with her? Fuck you.
In fact, what he said online was, I work hard to make the girl feel good. I wouldn't stop
Thanks,
until
Chris.
you blank over and over.
And then you told her, no, I'm real, but you're under 18 and I'm over. We would have to be so careful.
Did he say she was having trouble finding a date? She's 13, yeah. You remember being 13, it was just so easy. Dude, 13 years old might have been the worst year of my entire life. What a nightmare time that was.
I don't remember saying that, but I told her that she needed to be, I was concerned about her. She needed to be careful.
Okay.
The only reason I came today, I was curious, but I wasn't going to.
Curious.
If you read that, you can tell that over and over again I said that, well, I shouldn't come, she should be careful.
You're talking about that you want her to take your pants off?
I do love it when during an interrogation, the guy's like, you know, she's going through problems. Her parents are going through a divorce. I just wanted to help her out with that. I want to be there. I want to be a friend. I wanted to be there in kind of a mentor role. And the cop's like, okay, right here it says you wanted her to take your pants off and suck your blank.
Talking about that you want her to take your pants off. So you can take mine off if you want. So how do you want to do it?
I wasn't going to do it. That was not appropriate. Officer
Hey,
Nelson,
Jill Blossom. Yeah, just that chat window. Just a
right.
wee bit.
I wasn't going to do anything.
So you drove 40 minutes from Piedmont to meet a 13-year-old. That nothing would have happened. And you expect me to believe that? After you talk about having different sexual acts with her?
It's the truth.
She begged me to come.
She begged me to come. I'm powerless to resist the 13-year-old girl who wants me to come over.
And I know that doesn't make it right, but...
Alright, the time's approximately 14:38.
That's hilarious. He's like, alright, we're done with this guy. We got what we need.
Conclude the interview.
Can I call my mom?
I'll walk you over to the trailer.
Can I call my wife? Ooh, this is a nice shot of the, I call it the horseshoe theory haircut.
Taken out of the interrogation room, an officer dials the doctor's wife and hands him the phone.
Honey, I'm in big trouble.
I can't imagine being so eager to call my wife when I got busted for something like this. I would want to call anyone else.
I'll explain. You have to bail me out of the Sonoma County Jail.
Here comes a great line.
$30,000 check.
$30,000 check. He's just got a easy $30K sitting in the old checking account. You know, if I had that kind of money, I'd just blow it on stupid shit anyway. Like, if I had money, I would just buy magic cards. I know it. I know it. There's a reason that I am impoverished. One, because I don't make much money to begin with, but two, because I make terrible financial decisions.
It was a sting operation. I'll explain it to you.
Tulip Blossom says, hell yeah, if you're my significant other and you get caught in TCAP, don't call me. Yeah, seriously. I won't come to get you or bail you out. You just wasted your one phone call, buddy. You should have called your mom, dummy.
Don't bring the girls. I didn't do anything.
Don't bring
I
the
did something
girls.
Stupid.
Okay. The moral of the story is that he fought it in court for a long time. He hired a high-powered celebrity attorney, and eventually, I think he only served house arrest, but he lost his prestigious job. Ended up working in, like, I want to say Thailand for a while, working in Southeast Asia for a while, and then he actually worked in Seattle for a while. And then he did himself in. He took command of the means of exiting and shedding his mortal coil. And Maurice Wolin is no longer with us. So that is the story of Mowo. I do want to say this was an 8-minute video that I made into a 23, at least 23 minutes at this point. This might have been my pausiest episode to date. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you. Please, 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 please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And please leave a comment. Comment literally anything. Tell me how much you think Mowo's sunglasses cost. $200? $800? I need help jump-starting the algorithm because my last channel got taken down for bullying, and I'm a reformed man now, which is why we don't do any bullying on this channel. I've learned my lesson. But please help me out with the algorithm. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. All the links are below. I have a Discord channel. We have fun on Twitch. We watch TV, and we keep each other safe. It's more of an accountability group than anything else on Twitch. So on that note, if they're prescription sunglasses, at least $500 to $800. Jesus Christ, that's expensive. I wonder if he did need prescription glasses. I have seen photos of him with glasses. Okay, on that note, folks, mind, body, spirit, harmonious resonance, be where your feet are, and of course, as always, stay water, my friends.